Hi art friends!
Hi art friends! Untrend Lord Steph here.
So this is an art supply that I've seen pretty much every artist in the art community say that they hate. I'm remaining neutral. I don't know if I hate this art supply just yet. I remember as a kid I had like some in, you know, like those kiddie art sets.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't used these since like high school.
So without further ado, these are oil pastels.
Oh.
Now I have seen an artist before do a really good job with oil pastels, and that's
no pressure
inspired me.
Oh my god, no pressure. I'm scared now. Who did that? You should be ashamed of yourself.
It was the people that worked on the Dam Keeper, the like a Tonko house. They're an animated
Oh, well,
studio.
they're awesome. That's
they're
fair.
very talented. Oh, can we do like a poll to find out? Do you hate oil pastels? Do you love oil pastels? Are you neutral about oil pastels?
There you go. First impressions, the colours do look really nice. You get a lot of colours in there.
And I only paid about like £3.
Really?
What's the difference between like oil pastels and like crayons?
Well, these stink. Oh my
They smell
god.
kind of like crayon-like.
Yeah, let us know, because honestly, guys, we're clueless. In school, when I used these, I didn't listen. So if you... I'm not ashamed, I didn't listen.
I imagine the lesson went entirely something like this. Class, this is the oil pastels. Have fun, goodbye.
I am your teacher, now learn. But anyway, today we're going to use these. I am delaying, but I will probably...
And I've got a mixed media
try my
sketchbook,
best.
and this is going to be like
Oh yeah,
one of my first times to test it.
because I've got a watercolor one, haven't I?
Maybe your sketchbook will suck today.
The real reason this video exists is revealed. You just want me to fail.
Right guys, I wanted to have a go at doing like maybe some real-time first impressions of these.
Rather you that... Oh my god, you're not going to swatch all of these, are you?
No, not necessarily gonna swatch them all. I just want to sort of get a feel for like how they work. So obviously one of the first things that comes to mind is that the flat, like a...
It's very flat, yeah.
Most art supplies come with some kind of like a tip to them, so let's see how this works out. They're quite short and stubby.
Oh, like me.
Oh, you're gonna hate these.
Why do you say it with such a smile on your face? Oh my god.
I think it's gonna be funny.
Oh.
Let's see if we can layer like two different colours on top of each other then.
Yeah.
So this is what the blue... Wow, that's such a
That's very
rich
intense,
blue.
wow.
Oh.
Maybe. Although you're using a very opaque colour and a very light one.
Oh, let's try put the yellow on top of the blue.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it does like start to blend together and create like a greenish
yeah, it does.
kind of colour.
Can you smudge them?
Kind of.
I know chalk pastels you can, but these are obviously oils, so...
They feel a lot more like wax crayons, is how I'd compare it. But when you put like two different colours together, it does seem like it's
That's definitely...
combining together.
Even I can tell that that's made of green.
Okay.
That's pretty impressive,
Let's
really.
try maybe like a blue with a red.
I think the red's too powerful for that one, hun.
Should we go back to this
Yeah,
powerful blue?
Yeah, see, there you go, that's doing something.
Yeah, I was wondering if it was going to make like more of a purpley colour. So, my theory so far is that I'm not entirely sure how oil pastels work, but I am excited to do something with them.
Yeah, and guys, honestly, we're not trying to drag the art supply. If you use them or have any, like, tips on how to use these, comment and let us know, because we would appreciate any help with this. We're complete and utter noobs.
Also, I've got new glasses. I hope you like them. Thank you, bye.
Would you like to know about my design process?
Yes.
Well, I don't like pastels, and I think this is going to be really bad.
But you haven't even tried them yet. How do you know you don't like them?
Well, like most things that are new, I like to have a preemptive cry, so that's what I'm doing. So, if it goes horribly wrong, I have an aptly designed character. If it goes wonderful, she's crying with joy.
I was just about to say this might end up being tears of joy, and then you can join in.
Oh my god, is that what we're doing now? Gotta get those views, gotta cry.
That can be the thumbnail.
Me crying, holding the pastels.
This art supply made me cry.
Changed my life forever. Guys, have you ever used an art supply that made you cry? Like, that was so good or so bad, it just made you break down in tears. Oh no. The texture of the paper.
Yeah, it's watercolor paper.
What? Don't be so... Oh my god, these smell so bad. Oh, why have I done something so intricate too?
And And if you go over it with another colour, it will smudge and you've just picked black.
Oh, that's okay. I'm trying to do like a gothic cross, but... Oh, Lord. Well, onwards and upwards. It cannot get much worse, so let us proceed. Oh, no.
What optimism. We want to see tears of joy right now.
Okay. You are laughing at me. I'm trying to make... Oh, you can smudge it. That's not so bad.
Makes a very unsettling sound, but...
Sounds a bit like me after I've had spicy food.
I like it. It's an interesting texture.
It's interesting. Oh, Lord. It's whenever you describe something that I draw or make it and you call it interesting.
It means you're doing something new, you're spicing things up, the relationship's feeling spicy.
The relationship? Don't drag our relationship into this horrible piece of art. Oh my god. It's so bad. I do feel like crying. Oh my
wonderful.
God. What do you mean wonderful?
Let's get a close-up of these eyes.
Get away from me. Make sure. What do they say in videos these days? Like, get it for the thumbnail?
Oh, yeah.
He's crying. Get it for the thumbnail.
Crank out a big tear for that thumbnail.
God, they make
Poke
it.
you in the eye.
Cry, boy.
This art supply made my boyfriend cry, and it's just...
It's your finger in my eye. You've proven to me that you're no help in this.
Oh, thank you.
in this whatsoever. So you know what? I will just do it myself. God, I just can't smudge it out. That's where I'm
surprised it's even smudging as much as it is, because I was expecting it to perform a lot more like wax crayons, which I don't think smudge at all.
Well, I'm a very moist boy. What the heck is this?
Right, I've been sketching some ideas for what I'm going to be working on, and I've noticed you've been using a lot more colours, so I just wanted to have a peek at what's going on over here.
I'm just trying to save it because it's awful.
Oh, I don't think it's awful. I think the colours are still working together.
Why would you do this to me, hun? Real talk. Why would you do this to me? You found an art supply that's like completely ruined my confidence in art forever.
Are you crying?
No! Oh my god, stop that! I was joking.
Can you edit some tears on?
Yeah, sure, okay. Give us some tears, boy! Oh my god, honey, this is terrible. I'm so sorry, guys. I know you come to here to see art be made and...
Well, art is being made.
Yeah, well, art to a certain degree of quality.
What do you think of it on the watercolor paper?
It's awful! Oh my god, who uses oil pastels on friggin' watercolor paper, honey? So I'm trying to like beef up the lines with pencil. But all it's doing is like carving.
Wax, yeah, I can see it.
I don't like this art supply.
Oh, I think it's going swimmingly.
Well, she says that, guys, but she hasn't even used them yet, so.
Okay, I'll show you guys my idea that I've got.
Okay.
So, I've drawn like lots of unusual / imaginary made up kind of fruits.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool.
Because there's so many like bright colours here, I thought it'd be fun to
That's a really good
colour
idea.
them in.
And with the shapes and stuff as well, hun, that's such a better idea than what I've done.
I wanted to try and do something that wasn't like super intricate. Although
Yeah, I think that's a better idea.
I do feel kind of attached to a few of like the drawings already. And you know, like when you get attached to something and you want to do a good job of it.
Yeah, well,
I'd be
of course,
so tempted to like do it with markers or something.
No.
But I've committed to this video idea.
You can't. After putting me through this, you bet your behind that you're going to be using these. Oh my god, how rude! All right, buggerlugs.
Wait a minute. Where's my chef hat?
Are you powered up now to use these?
Okay. So I thought it might be fun for one of my first ones that this one over here, I've kind of drawn it to look kind of like grapes, but I want to colour it in blue so that it kind of looks like blue raspberry.
Oh my god, blue raspberry's amazing too. Imagine if that naturally, the artificial taste.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know how like blue raspberry comes about, or is it literally just raspberry that's been like food coloured blue?
It's the wonderful chemical addition that's delicious. That's looking really cute though. The shapes, it's the way to go. The shapes definitely. How are they taken to your sketchbook as well? Because yours is different.
I mean, there's definitely still like some texture there. Can you see? It's like
Oh yeah, I can
not like 100% colouring in everything, but that's kind of exciting. I'm up for new adventures and spicy art supplies.
I'm glad somebody is.
I do like how bright the colours are, but it is difficult with the tip of them to quite colour in something that's small.
Thank God someone knows how to use these properly.
I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, sorry, I just punched the camera.
The aggression, oh my gosh. Oh, is that the white one?
Yeah, I wonder if the white can layer on top.
It's not too bad.
Kind of.
Let me see. Whoop. Yeah, that looks awesome.
Taking one for the team.
I'm glad that just someone knows what they're doing.
I don't know what I'm doing. Oh no, you've already had a go at this one. Look at the shape of that.
Delightful. Ugh, I hate these. Look, I appreciate that there's probably some people that do make art with these, and they do a really good job, but I'm not one of those people.
But maybe with practice you could be.
I don't know, I've got a big list of things that I want to practice, and I feel that
this is number one on the list.
Do you want to practice using these?
I want to watch you have like a character.
You want to live through me.
I'm going to be one of those really pushy parents.
Oh no,
like,
don't.
You have to practice with your oil pastels for 3 hours every night.
Oh honey, don't do this.
And no internet or carrot sticks until you are finished.
Look, don't get rid of my carrot sticks. I'm literally just trying, and I think I'm just fighting against the paper. I'm just trying to clean up the lines and stop the patchiness.
Oh, I was having that issue with mine as well. I think that's just kind of how the medium likes to roll.
Yeah, I think I'm like losing a dying battle with that, and I should just give up, I think. I mean, I've tried, but I think where I've really sort of fell down with these is I've tried to colour it as I would, say, using markers or watercolors or pencils or something like that. I've tried to go about it as I would normally, and as a result I've completely failed because I've treated the medium as something that it's not, especially because of how opaque they are. I've really sort of...
But at the same time, I think it's fun to try and use things a bit outside of the box of how you'd be expected to use them.
Yeah, absolutely, because, like, truth be told, like we said at the start, like, I haven't used these since, I think, high school, and I think even then, I think those were chalk pastels.
Oh, I hate the feeling of the chalk ones. It goes through me.
I think they were chalk ones, not oil ones,
I hate the feeling of chalk.
It's one of those strange, like...
I'm getting goosebumps even just talking about it.
Yeah, it's one of those strange things, like, like fingers on a chalkboard and stuff, yeah.
I can't think about that.
How certain sounds, but these are very smooth. Like Steph says...
very, like, waxy.
Yeah, if you've never used them, I think the closest thing we probably could compare them to is...
crayons.
Wax crayons, basically.
Crayons normally come with, like, a sharpened point to them.
That's true.
I wonder if you're allowed to, like, sharpen these, or if that's against, like, the point.
Well, if any of you guys do use these, do you know why they come so flat? I mean, maybe there's a reason for it. I don't know, but if you guys know, tell us.
And they're so, like, small compared to the size of, like, your
Very
hand.
mini. I mean, look, this is like a standard mechanical pencil as well, like...
Yeah, so it's like you don't really get much space to really, like, draw with it. I wonder why they don't make them, like, longer, like, pencils.
Maybe they're brittle. I know the chalk ones used to snap all the time.
Oh yeah, those used to constantly. Okay, I'm not sure how trendy these art supplies have ranked, so just in case, I'm going to put some trendier things up on screen, because I feel like I owe you some trendy art supplies.
Oh yeah, from the Trend Lord and the Trend Lady, we owe you something a bit more trendiferous.
Yeah.